37 to you in ways he doesn't?
There's no ways I've seen any 37. There's times where we come out of film, no stretch, we go over a play and he's doing a dunk. And you're like, what are we doing? You know, so I haven't really seen any 37-year-old LeBron yet. I'm kind of waiting, but he still looks like he's in his 20s, man.
Do you watch him just to pick up the way he, obviously sometimes doesn't stretch his dunk, but the way he treats his body?
He's a robot. He's very adamant about what he does. He has a routine, and he's here precisely, around that 7:30 mark. Depending on, if we have game day or off day. But I've been trying to pick on as much tendencies as I can from just to understand why he's LeBron James, why he is where he is compared to a lot of other future Hall of Famers themselves. So every single day he's consistent. There's not a day that goes by that he's not working on his body, taking care of it, or coming in sluggish, coming in late. He's here on time every day, ready to go, if not early.
Lonnie, what was your you were able to kind of emphasize the points he was trying to make? Obviously, you guys had a relationship going back to Houston, but do you feel that similar dynamic could exist here with you and Darvin?
Oh yeah, for sure. One thing Darvin has allowed me to do since day one, he's told me to be exactly who you are. A lot of people try to, put a rope on me or try to, use me for other things, but you allow me to be me. It works out better for each team I play for.
I know it's the preseason. I know you're a veteran. You've been through all sorts of situations. But you happy to be able to play against the Wolves tonight?
I'm happy to be playing against anybody. You can't take this game for granted. We see the injuries that happen throughout the league. We see the injuries that happen throughout the preseason. Any game you play is important.
So you don't get any juice from playing against the guys you were teammates with last year?
It's preseason. You just answered the question
at the time. And so from March 2020 all the way until February 2021, I was just home in New York, working out. And then there was a G League bubble, and I didn't get into that. I remember not all the G League teams went, and there was limited spots, and I didn't get into that. So I was home in New York for a year and just working out all day long. And so I just decided to, drive some DoorDash, make some money. My grandparents own a monument business, and they do monuments and cemeteries. So I was just I asked my grandfather, if you guys need any help down there, just let me know. And so I went and helped out there for a few months. It was freezing cold when I started down there. I had to wear 7 layers, but that's what I was doing during the day, and then I would go to the gym for a few hours. I just did that every day, and luckily by the end of summer 2021, I got to go to Summer League with Cleveland, and that's really when everything changed.
Was it like a wake up and say, I gotta go to a cemetery for work?
Waking up at 5:30, I don't really like to do that. And plus it was 15 degrees out. But I knew it was temporary. I was just trying to make some money. I was really just trying to fill out my days. I was just getting bored, just going to the gym 4 or 5 hours a day and not really doing anything else. So I kind of just wanted to keep myself busy, make a little money, and it was humbling the whole time. Not knowing when I was going to get a call or if I was going to get a call. But I just stayed ready. I worked even harder, and now it's a good story.
Cool. Thank you, sir. To training camp, and I guess, has he been sort of as advertised in the way that he conducts practices, the way that he speaks with everybody?
Absolutely. I think for the most part he wants effort. There's the offensive game, you can't really control. You're going to have your days where you're probably not shooting the ball as well and whatnot, but he's very adamant and very precise about being on the defensive side, putting in that effort. Even if you're not a terrific defender, at least you're going 110% defensively. So, offensively we got the tools, we got all the players, we got the three-headed monsters, but defensively he's just telling us, to be disciplined, KYP, knowing who you're guarding, and play to your best capability.
You played for the most experienced coach in the NBA. He's your head coach. Does he seem like a professional coach?
No, not at all. It's basketball at the end of the day. Coach Pop was a coach of his own, so you can't really compare a lot of coaches with Coach Pop. But as far as Coach Ham, he's been terrific. He's been very hands-on, giving us immense amount of information on what to do, what not to do. And as a team, we're continuing to grow and follow his lead.
What's the Pat Bev teammate been like so far?
Oh, it's been amazing. It's been probably one of my most favorite moments. He brings that energy day in and day out. In the mornings, he's already going to be tenacious. At night, he's going to be tenacious. I'm pretty sure if he wakes up at 4:30 in the morning he's going to be doing defensive slides or something because he's always just ready to get going. So this guy is he's one of them for sure.
What are your favorite highlights so far?
Favorite highlights so far? I mean, sometimes he speaks in third person. I think that's one of my favorite moments. You know, Pep Bev ain't playing that. Like, all right, Pep Bev. It gets me going, to say the least, though.
Talk about how coach has been using you. Played point guard, you know, the first game you came back. Then this last game, they used you a lot in DHO on the wing. Scored a lot off of that action and also pin downs. Just talk a little bit about that.
You know, I think coming on with the Saints, trying to figure out, you know, what player can kind of do what at their best. For me, I'm just consistently just trying to make the right play. You know, if I see someone open, passing the ball, you know, just playing what I learned, picked up from the Spurs, having that 0.5 decision. And I think he's really starting to trust and believe in my craft and what I can do. So now I'm excited to finally play with the main guys and see how this goes and build a rhythm with them and just continue to grow as a player.